So there you are, if anything like us, near the end of a big day out in Gatlinburg, and you're hungry.
Every time you shake your leg, I can't keep my camera still.
And if you're even more like us, you have no idea where you want to eat.
Hey everyone, Scott and Sarah here, downtown Gatlinburg. It's dinner time and we're hungry. We have to endure a little bit of traffic.
After researching a bit on where to go, we both came to the conclusion that we might be craving a hot Philly cheesesteak from one of the local cheesesteak joints found in downtown Gatlinburg. But we ended up coming across another place nearby the arts and crafts community of Gatlinburg called Joe and Pop Sub Shop.
Right here it is, Joe and Pop's.
We read they actually had a pretty good Philly, but looked like a lot of other menu options too. A decision would have to be made soon. We'll see what happens.
And the hours here are 11 to 9, Monday through Wednesday, closed on Thursdays, and Friday through Sunday, 11 to 9.
No, we didn't realize it at the time, but this restaurant could be viewed as a double whammy for hungry vacationers. 2 places to eat under one roof is what we ended up discovering. The other restaurant being Mama's Chicken Kitchen. Although the savory food menu there looked pretty nice as well, this restaurant story will mostly focus on Joe and Pop's. For the most part, so don't hold me to it.
And it looks like they have an outside seating area, a little closed-in patio that you can dine outside in the fresh air.
As the sun was on the verge of setting on a late Gatlinburg afternoon, we headed inside to see what Joe and Pop's was all about.
You ready?
Menus were readily available after entering.
So it says, please take a menu when ready to order, please see cashier.
And we found a nearby table and had a quick look over to see what we wanted to eat.
All right, so what you can find at Joe and Pop Sub Shop. You got specialty subs, what they call a regular Joe for $7.99, platters for $10.99. They've got the Philly cheesesteak we were talking about.
The menu appeared to have a good assortment of specialty sub sandwiches, cold and hot, as well as some create-your-own options for those who require full control of your submarine.
You can create your own Joe, and that's going to include a turkey and provolone, a ham and Swiss. You've got Genoa, salami and cheddar, or a tuna salad sub, or a chicken salad.
You can also opt out of the sub and go with a loaded bowl.
In a Joe in a bowl, take any yummy sub and put it on a bed of shredded lettuce.
One good find we discovered was Joe and Pop serves up our favorite kind of hot dog.
Ooh, they've got Hebrew National all-beef hot dogs. You can get them with shredded cheese, coleslaw, homemade chili, and bacon.
If you've never had one, you know where to go now to get one. They're really good.
Or the Southern Delight Dog for $5.49, and that's a bacon-wrapped hot dog topped with chili and cheese.
Now, like I said, this restaurant vlog is all about Joe and Pop's. But with Mama's Chicken Kitchen being 50% of the menu here, here's a fast overview of what Mama's cooking up in Eastern Tennessee.
Mama's Chicken Kitchen is actually within the same building as Joe and Pop Sub Shop. So you got chicken meals, so you've got 4-piece chicken meals, chicken and dumplings, fried chicken. So a lot of fried chicken, a lot of sides, as well as chicken wings, all these different flavors you can get. And if you're trying to feed the family, they've got buckets of chicken.
And I will admit, I was slightly tempted to convert to a plate of Tennessee fried chicken.
I guess I'll just get something from Mama's Chicken Kitchen.
Complete with all the southern fixins.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. What to get?
After a brief stint of undecidedness, I maneuvered back into the world of Joe and Pop Sub Shop. Tough decision, but I think I made a good selection.
I'm actually going to go back to Joe and Pop Sub Shop, and I'm ordering the grilled chicken sandwich, which is grilled chicken seasoned and served with lettuce, onion, tomato, and mayo on Texas toast. You know what? I think I'm actually going to do mashed potatoes and gravy and cream corn.
Sarah stuck with our original game plan, which brought on no complaints from me.
I'm gonna get a Philly cheesesteak. It says Philly made it famous, but we make it the best. Thinly sliced steak and melted white American cheese topped with grilled onions.
So Sarah's going with the French fries and the mac and cheese for her sides. And she said she's gonna share her French fries with her husband. So that's a good wife, isn't it? All right, let's order.
Like a lot of modern eateries, Joe and Pop's incorporates a customer line to place and pick up your order. This is always a good chance to take a good glance at restaurant decor while waiting your order placement.
And there's the Mama Chicken Kitchen t-shirt. Those aren't the Smokies. That's El Capitan. I was thinking, if you ever were just like walking through a field and you ran into a buffalo, what would you do? It's not like walking in a cow pasture. You're walking in a buffalo pasture, probably a whole different ball game. I think I would freak out a little bit, be on the run.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
After placing our order, receiving our server number, and finding just the right seat to break bread together, we were excited to eat as the sun had finally set and our evening together was well underway.
All right, as you can see, we're number 13, the Cuyahoga Valley. We're waiting on our entrees. In the meantime, let's go fill up our drinks so we make sure we have a cold beverage while we enjoy our Joe and Pop sub shop food. Okay, in case you're worried about if they have enough water, as you can see, they've got 6 water units, so no shortage of water. We're drinking good old water.
Eating at a new restaurant in Gatlinburg is exciting because typically you're going to a place you've never or rarely get to experience in your normal day-to-day life back home. Sometimes, in the midst of waiting for your food order to be brought out hot and ready, the little moments in between are the ones that add up to become the most priceless memories during a vacation, if you just slow down long enough to notice them.
What would be the thing you ordered the next time we came, looking at the menu?
Probably try the hot dog.
Yeah, Hebrew National?
Yeah.
Although most don't realize it when the stomach is growling, maybe the kids are a little restless, or all you can think about is filling your roaring stomach with something warm and delicious. These little pockets of waiting can deliver up conversations that meld us closer together as a couple, as friends, as family. It's really what's most important, and a lot of unnoticed growth can occur at the dinner table if you let it.
All right, here we go. Here's our food.
Finally, dinner was served.
Yep.
I have a Philly cheesesteak with mac and cheese and fries.
Here.
There you are.
Thank you so much.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. A grilled chicken sandwich with green beans and mashed potatoes and gravy.
Perfect. Thank you,
I have
sir.
napkin, silverware, and ketchup for you all.
All right, thank you.
Can I
Appreciate
bring
it.
you all anything else?
Nope, I think we're good. Thank you.
After exploring the tastes of our food selections and happily sharing morsels of our northern and southern infused entree selections amongst one another, the dinner that we so desperately awaited to indulge in was fully underway and shaping up to be a great dinner occasion during yet another evening spent together in Gatlinburg.
Ooh, loaded down. Of course, you've got the Texas toast. Looks like a nice marinated piece of chicken on top of a bed of lettuce and some diced onions and diced tomatoes. And there's a good look at the Texas toast grilled chicken sandwich. Texas toast definitely adds a lot to it. Give you a better vantage point of my Texas toast grilled chicken sandwich. Something delicious about eating garlic bread on a chicken sandwich.
The smells inside the restaurant were pleasing, and the atmosphere was fitting for a mountain restaurant placed within the majesty of the Great Smokies.
Sarah knows how much I love my mashed potatoes and gravy.
some good brown gravy, very buttery mashed potatoes.
You know, even though I don't typically eat pork and had to pick around the little bits and pieces of cooked ham in my green beans, I did find myself enjoying the salty flavor it left behind in my side order with each bite of a bean I took. Also, the buttery mashed potatoes were complemented well with a topping of hearty brown gravy that soothed my taste buds and my appetite.
That's some good country cooking.
Nearing closer to the end of our dinner baskets at Joe and Pop's, we knew we had stumbled onto a great find in Gatlinburg and looking for a great place to eat, apart but not too far from the main drag of Center City, Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
So, can I try that half of your cheesesteak?
Look at that. You got banana peppers. Is that American cheese, they said? Melted American cheese, onions,
White American cheese.
white American cheese.
It's so good.
And although it was difficult for Sarah to part ways with her creamy Tennessee-style mac and cheese side
I
order,
forgot about it.
Sarah's being territorial with the mac and cheese. That's not fair. That's definitely not fair.
sampling what each of us had for dinner not only saved us a few dollars, but also allowed us to experience a few other menu options during a single visit to Joe and Pop's sub shop. I will let you know, I did eventually get a bite of the mac and cheese and more than a few bites of Sarah's Philly cheesesteak. Man, was it good.
You can have the last one. Let's split it. Here.
You got the
Hey,
whole
to Gatlinburg.
You got the
To Gatlinburg.
With another great restaurant venue under our belt, and aside from all the appetizing food options we now know a little about at Joe and Pop's sub shop, we will soon have to visit here again to see what Mama's cooking up in her southern fried kitchen, found at this dual restaurant housed under one roof, located on the East Parkway of Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Just maybe you guys can join us. But for now, we'll put this quest in its capsule, seal it away forever.